Hello everybody, and welcome to my playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Hello, and welcome to a new playthrough. My name is Melody, you can call me Mel. We are here playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Now, if you want to skip to the gameplay, you can. I'm going to set up timestamps so you'll be fine, but a little history lesson here. This trilogy of games, Mass Effect, changed my perspective of gaming back in the day. I didn't play it immediately. I think it was like 2011 or something like that when I played the first game. I loved it so much that I just went right into Mass Effect 2, then played Mass Effect 3, and unfortunately I was in the middle of my I was in the middle of my Mass Effect 3 playthrough when my Xbox 360 got the red ring of death. Back in the day, you know what that is. That was scary. And yeah, I never beat my playthrough of Mass Effect 3. I was very disappointed. I had done so much work, put so much into the playthrough that I couldn't even bring myself to complete it. Ended up getting like an Xbox One a few years later, and even then I just did not have the heart to want to go back because it had been so long. I couldn't just pick up where I left off. Plus, I think at the time I sold all of my after the Red Ring of Death, and we had some financial situations, I had to sell all of my Xbox 360 games, and that was one of them. All of Mass Effect games. I was so disappointed. But now we're back. I actually really contemplated whether I should actually do this, because it's technically not my first time playing through this game. But it has been so long since I played any of these games, it's going to feel fresh. And I want to just revisit this very important game of my youth, if you will. These were the games that helped me realize, like, wow, you can tell one of the most compelling stories ever written in a video game. Now, it wasn't my first time dealing with a good story in video games. We've had plenty of those. But something about Mass Effect managed to capture the heart of a younger Melody who was already loving the game just via the gameplay, but the fact that it felt like the most epic story ever told. Something about it just captured me, and I wanted to relive that feeling, if you will. And I hope you are excited to go on this journey with me. We're going to play through all 3 games, and if you want to watch me live, I do stream these playthroughs on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MeladyMelody, and I will also be uploading it to YouTube. If you're watching live, this will go on YouTube. So sit down, relax, and I hope you enjoy hearing this is Mass Effect. Oh, this already just... I'm gonna try not to be too gooey about my nostalgia. Mass Effect. There it is. It's been this one, especially. It's been a long time since I played this one.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so I did play... Ouch. I hit myself. Yeah, sorry. I was just saying. I did, when this game first came out, I did buy this game, and I did experiment with the character creator a little bit, so this isn't exactly new to me, but there's the classic Jane. Everyone probably picks her, but I want to customize my own. What does that mean? Oh, jump right into the game. No, thank you. We'll just customize. You know what?
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so let me go through these. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Alright. Colonist, you were born and raised in Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. So that's the tragic backstory. Earthborn, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Honestly, this one sounds the most interesting.
Confirm psychological profile.
Alright, psychological profile. Sole survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you are alone Now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you the medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You have been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That one seems like for if you wanted to make Shepard a dick. Let's give me one of these. I like the idea of Soul Survivor. I think I did War Hero when I first played the games back in the day. So I think I'm gonna go with Soul Survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Confirm. Okay. Soldiers can combat specialists and deal. Okay, so that's like the basic, run and gun. Engineers are tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and they heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. That does kind of sound like a class I would go with. Adept. Adepts are biotic specialists. These are basically the mages. Throughout upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, or disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. I don't know. Let's see. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling aliens at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or snipers and wear medium armor. I kind of like that one. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also corrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than any other class, or than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. I don't know about that one. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down enemies and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. I think it's going to be a toss-up between Infiltrator and Vanguard. a long time. I think when I originally played, I think I just went with a basic soldier. I really like range, and I like snipers, so I think I'm gonna go with this.
Confirm facial identification.
No, thank you. Yeah, they definitely improved on the models. That's actually crazy. Yep, I just wish they added more hairstyles to this game when they made it, but what are you gonna do? Alright, so this is our Melody Shepard. Nice and different. Because when I first played, I think all I did was just use the basic Jane Shepard look, because I loved her look, but I want to do something different.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Hell yeah. Yep,
Identification confirmed.
Combat difficulty, I'll just stick with normal. It's fine with me. Auto level up, no, I like to be manual. Although, we'll see. In classic mode, the original 1 through 6 level range will be used instead of the new 1 through 30 level. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Why would there be a difference? Oh, that's weird. Why would I reduce the amount of levels? I don't get that. I'll go classic. I don't understand that one. Yeah, we'll have those on. Squad AI will only use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. Ordered by the player. Use all. Why not? Autosave, yes please. Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history, but civilizations would call it Mass Effect. Yay! Also, I was smiling because of Keith David. Love him. Also love him, Lance Henriksen. I always forget he was in this.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Oh god, this just brings back so many memories.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. approach run has begun.
I should have taken a screenshot right there. That would have been perfect for a thumbnail.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihlus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project.
paranoid.
They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
I mean,
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihlus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that,
Sir.
Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Centuries. That's the thing I'll probably be doing more often, is actually reading the lore.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
So can I...
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihlus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihlus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Well, you're probably right. I also know that you're right because I played this game before.
You don't trust Nihlus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Hey, don't be racist.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihlus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihlus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihlus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Alright. Well, I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Jenkins, is your name Leroy?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihlus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find
I feel
them
like I know that voice.
too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihlus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihlus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Oh, I
Hey,
wonder who will
Commander,
be the 1st
you'd make
human.
a good Spectre. They're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a cruise.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, Codex. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Very happy I don't have to read that out loud because I often make mistakes.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Basically, they're top-tier mercenaries.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Yay.
The Systems Alliance is
No
an
bloodshed.
independent
I like to hear that.
supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
In other words, this is our version of Starfleet. Okay, you were raised on Mindwar for the Attic Controversy. You were only 16. Yeah. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. Yeesh. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder that the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Ouch. Timeline. Okay. Oh wow, this all started in 2069? Armstrong settlement on Luna. Oh, really? We didn't become part of the embassy on the Citadel till 2165. It is 2183 right now. Okay, I thought it was later. not gonna go through all these right now. So I just want to get a couple out of the way. Is there a difference between Jenkins and Chakwas?
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
Nope. Okay.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye,
mind.
Commander.
Oh no, you're not the captain. Maybe I can talk to you though.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Well, considering I've never been there.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
You should have told me. Sounds more vindictive.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Are we expecting trouble?
I'm always expecting trouble.
There's more, Shepard. Nihlus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihlus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Well, that's a nice opportunity. Now, tell me about the
What do you know about
Protheans.
the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
So that means it's gonna go horribly wrong, and there's gonna be a bunch of death and destruction. Good to know.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Alright,
just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
God, that's like a big hand coming down.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
It's funny they got Keith David to
Engaging
play
stealth
Anderson
systems.
when his character model looks like he should be voiced by Tony Todd.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the Digsite.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihlus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihlus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter
Not
secure.
gonna worry about the codex for now. Ooh. Pretty.
This
Too bad
place
it's
got
on
hit hard,
fire.
Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
That is a weird button for drawing your weapon.
What the hell are those?
Uh-huh. See? Always good to explore. Oh, I have points. Even though I'm pretty sure these guys are about to die, and they seem like red shirts to me, but we'll see. Especially Jenkins there. He's gonna go all Leroy. But I'll do my best to prevent that. For your squad? Oh. Interesting. Okay, so let's try to do a bit of balance here. I'm going to be long range. You got that, so we'll give you that. Okay. That's cool. I don't remember that. This is my shocked face. So I spent those points for nothing.
We're out of chance.
Well, he deserves a burial, but we can't really help him right now.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Well, that's not really what I meant, but... okay. Okay, what are you gonna...
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
More? Oh, okay. Well, might as well get that. And we'll do some of that. I like to level up my charm this time because I know you can get better dialogue options for that.
I'll try to catch up with you at the Digsite.
You're gross. No, you did. Okay. Oh, I see. Good job, Caden.
Smells like smoke and death.
Okay. I'm suddenly super edgy. Oh, Williams. I remember not liking this character very much. Oh, the Geth, I believe is what they're called? Oh, God.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The Digsite is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Do you think that maybe that should be a warning for what's happening right now? Using AI to replace workforces? Yeah. Okay. Tell me about the beacon.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
I assume the scientists are dead?
What happened to the researchers at the Digsite?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Alright, bring it on. There's something on. Yep, I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some decryption for him. What is this one? Sure. Why not? Alright, on to Ashley. Alright, that works for me.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Equipment. Well, it is all better, so I don't really care for the look. What are you gonna do? Yeesh. I don't see any enemies. Am I missing something? Oh no, I guess that's just tutorial. Poke your head out. There you go. Come on. Come on. Good enough. That was kind of awkward. I barely booped him and he just bleh. Okay. Digsite.
This is the Digsite. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
We make for the camp.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, so... Well, I've already given her that, so... I'm gonna give him the shotgun. Actually, maybe worse, but I think the rest will compensate for it. Of course, this will be for me. Ooh. Worse accuracy rating. Let's see if I can make it work, though. Ew, no, those are worse. Oh no, that's the one I... Oh, never mind. Already? Wow, okay. Never gonna get used to that. Meant to go on to him. Alright, we'll give him one of those. A little extra of that. And you. I try to balance out my characters in games like this. Where am I going? This way? No, that's where I came from. So... Okay, here we go.
Looks like
Okay, there is
camp
a
hard.
sprint.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all, is it?
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Alive is not the term I would use. Pretty sure these are zombies. Where you use a pistol.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up. That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Woohoo! I can hack.
Humans.
Thank the Maker.
That actually scared me.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could
Dogs
hear
and
the
cats
battle
living
outside.
together,
Gunfire,
mass hysteria.
screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihlus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I can shut him up. I don't need to do that. You're fine, Shepard. See ya.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
I forgot that in this game you
Night
can
is
be
falling.
a real
The darkness
asshole.
of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Take your prescription Xannies and then we're gonna go. What's in here? Ooh, great. Okay. Oh, dang it. Switch to other games. Okay. Wait, he needs medium, I think. So this would be for me. Oh no, I thought maybe that was the Vanguard who needed medium? Sure, why not? Go ahead and give it to her. Oh, she's medium. Nah, let's just go ahead and turn that to Omni Gel. Yes. Same with that. We're good. Just clear some room.
Saren. Nihlus.
Totally not the villain.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here? The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Ah, shit. That's why I don't remember Nihlus all that much.
Off in the distance.
God, I remember when I first played these games, those ships scared the hell out of me. Their design was just like... gives me, love vibes. Anyone else? No? Well then. Okay. Can I loot bodies? I can't remember. No, I don't think so. I guess I could have exploded these things. Oh well.
Commander, it's Nihlus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
You're a coward. What? Chill.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihlus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihlus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was
He
descending,
survived,
the
so
next,
that's a good thing.
Those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed
sure
over near
that's
that
not a
platform.
mothership, if my
the whole
memory
place
serves
got
me correctly?
dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Well, I could give him a gun and have him join us, but okay. Music gives me Daft Punk vibes. Ignore that.
It used to be beautiful here. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Medical kit? Where? Oh. There. To the squad. Okay. Not really worried about intimidation, but there might be times where I need to use it, I guess. Do one more on charm. Yeah, he definitely seems like he would be an all-rounder, so. As for her, let's put assault rifles, and then there. Good. Ooh. Cool. I'll take it. Oh wait, hang on. What did I just do that for? Oh, hang on. I'd rather have that on a different weapon. Thank you very much. Actually, that seems like it would be better for pistol. Turn that to Omni Gel. And voila. Perfect. Now, they did a really good job remastering this game. I mean, it was already a good-looking game, but this looks beautiful.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Well, he's being possessed. I really like the design for the Geth. Not your typical robot design. I like that.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! Shit. We need to find them all and shut them down.
Oh shit, Ashley. Wonky, but I'll use it. Dang it, I will never get used to that. I know in this game you overheat quickly, so no thank you. Either you wear heavy armor? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, bomb. Almost forgot. Hey, rude. I realized my health was low. Chests or anything I can explore and find. This music reminds me of something from my childhood. This is going to be so niche. Who remembers a VHS? Yes, I'm that old. A VHS called Dr. Devious Dance in Cyberspace, I believe was the name. I used to watch that all the time when I was little. Back your ass up. Creepy little fucker. I remember back in the day, I used to think that was so complicated. You know, oh my god, the QuickTime events. Now I've played so many QuickTime events in games that's like basic shit to me. Alright, what we got? It's a little better, so I'm gonna give it to Ashley. Yeah. She has a shotgun too. view the scimitar. Yeah, I can work with that. Anyone else? Or anything else? Okay, so let's go ahead and turn these into gel. Hiccups. Any other crates or anything I should be worried about? Oop, I think so. Yep. See? Always explore. Ooh. Okay, so I want to give that to some of my friends here, like Caden. His is yeah, I guess we'll give it to him. And this one for her. I think we're good. I know, I'm supposed to be investigating this beacon, thus progressing the story, maybe saving the galaxy, but I like to explore. So that's what I'm gonna do. Any other crates? No, okay. Alright, I suppose I'll progress. Dude, it's like this game is story-based or something. Gosh.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Yeah, just approach the glowing thing. That seems wise.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Sensitivity warning for anybody? Well, that was a good story. We did. Oh well, game over. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
That's Marina Sirtis.
One of the humans may have used it.
Calm thyself.
Must be eliminated.
Yeesh, that was a Kylo Ren level tantrum.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like hammered shit. Props to you if you get that reference. Not great. I should go that route. Yeah, you know it.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened
Jesus.
down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't blame
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
I know her voice.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault. He was a red shirt. He was going to die. It was just... fate.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Well, you did see a big purple ship. You could have, like... I guess.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihlus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied
Technically,
himself with the
we'd
Geth.
be the aliens in that case, but
I don't know why.
whatever.
I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, maybe giving these elite operatives unlimited power is like a bad idea. Just saying. Like, I get the need to get the job done, but surely there's like gotta be protocols for something like this, or like you guys gotta predict, oh, maybe someone with all this power could go corrupt at some point and cause trouble.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
But maybe that's just me being untrusting.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Soldiers die. I love the mean ways you can talk in this game. How are you?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was
he
just bad luck. It's been a hell of a
charged out
shakedown,
front.
Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Kuz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the
Got no reason
ambassador
to
can
hold
get an
it
audience
back.
with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
There she is.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me
Was
feels
he
guilty
though?
over what
Was he?
happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Give it
But
time.
humanity
This game's
needs
known
the
for
Alliance
romance.
if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
That's valid.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Except the Geth, but...
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Uh-oh.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Jesus
There's a long
Christ.
list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Yeah, for now, that could get worse.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, that's the medical bay? Okay. I'll worry about that later. The galaxy map. Oh, right, I'm not commander yet. Or, I guess I am. Oh, that's right, I'm not in control of the ship yet. Okay, that's right.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Hi, Seth Green. It's the Halo. I mean, the Citadel.
You motherfucker! I will rain hellfire upon you!
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Oh boy.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. If they don't stop him, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihlus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
Then
how's
we
that
better
my
hope
fault?
the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Does anybody actually like politicians, actually? Like, I don't think there's ever been a person going, oh, I love that politician. Oh, wait. Yeah, never mind. I forgot that there are little cultists for politicians. If you know, you know.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
See, this is the kind of shit I love about Mass Effect. Just the massive worlds they build that feel like, yeah, this could happen in the distant future. I can see it.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
I don't need Chat GPT to tell me where to go.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Okay.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
To be fair, considering the way humanity has been just in the last, like, couple decades, I can see why they'd be hesitant, but I digress.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Okay, this is another thing I'm glad I'm replaying this game. A lot of this shit I did not understand when I was like, in 2011, I would have been 14, 15 years old. So, actually, I think I was like 16. Either way, this is all shit I didn't really care about or whatever. I just kind of like chucked it to the back of my brain. It's just blah, blah, blah. But here it's actually really fascinating hearing about the different politics and economies that are dealing with here with the different races. Alright, tell me about the Spectres.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Again, you guys didn't see that there would be a potential problem with that?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Is this a car? Wait. How the fuck does anybody fit in this? What do we lay down when we get in? What? I don't think someone thought this design through. Okay, whatever. It's the tower. I don't like the way they're all staring at me right there. Kinda creepy. Oh, I
Saren's
recognize
hiding
that blue
something.
boy.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
I just imagine...
You blew it!
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Doubtful. God, that is gorgeous. You look important. Weird. Hello, Anderson.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihlus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
What?
I resent these accusations. Nihlus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret.
Don't want to be too...
The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihlus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
That's not what I wanted
Your
to say.
species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah. That didn't go well.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you
Tell
know?
me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. no conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. Jesus Christ.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
I mean, there's a balance to it I think you can achieve, but whatever.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Okay. Well, I think that is going to be a pretty good first episode. Unfortunately, I won't be able to record another part for a while, but this was a lot of fun. I might be able to record another one later. We'll see. Anyway, save right here. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so thank you for joining me thus far. This was a lot of fun. It brings back a lot of good memories, but I generally don't remember a lot of this, so that's a good thing. It's like it still feels very fresh. Of course, there's some things that'll probably pop up, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I remember that twist. I remember that turn." But you know, it is a revisit, so I'm not expecting. Don't expect me to be like, "Oh my god, plot twists! I never saw that coming." You know. But it will be fun to explore this with a more matured perspective. There's already a lot of things that I did not take advantage of, like some of the ways you can level up your characters. I'm really loving the remastered visuals. It is beautiful. Because Mass Effect, I remember when I played it, it looked good at first time, but there was definitely some age to it, and it was very experimental. Here, it is so gorgeous how much they remastered it. I'm excited to see how they do with 2 and 3, because those games were already gorgeous. I had nothing else to say. It's just great to be back playing this game. I love Mass Effect, and I hope you enjoyed the journey along with me. And if you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified of every bit of content we upload onto the channel. And if you hype up the video, as well as I like it, it helps us with the algorithm, because YouTube can be a little mean when it comes to small content creators like myself. So, I hope to see you again next time, and until then, peace out.